S63. Today, one second, today it's Friday. Yes, Friday, 16th of September. Let's get this. Let's get out. And let's finalize the S63. It's long time here. Okay. Now, I told them to keep the pump next to the car. Let's see the pump. The pump, it doesn't look new. Nope, that's definitely not a new pump. As far as I remember, when I asked Omar, well, it's not new. And why they put here? Nope, definitely it's not new. It looks okay. If it's performing correct, it's gonna be amazing. Alright? But definitely it's not new. I asked Omar before regarding the filter and the pump, and he said to me the filter is available, the pump is not available. The pump need 20 days to arrive, something like that. Alright? So I said okay, fine. And now yesterday night he brought this. Not this. This I took it from the other tank, from the tank that's down there. Alright? This was the pump that was wearing this tank, the old tank that had a problem. Fine, that has a garbage inside. Alright, I'm talking about this tank, like I showed you yesterday. Now, my thinking, my thoughts, I might be wrong, alright, I'm just saying. Where was the pump of this tank? Did they sell it separate? Because if you purchase a tank, let us say you're charging for a tank, for a fuel tank, and then you keep the pump, and then we need the pump, and then you charge extra for the pump, that's not good, at least for me. For somebody, you're gonna tell me it's business. Yeah, you're right. For me, give all the tank together, if it has a good pump, everybody happy. Anyhow, yes, let's make it down to put the pump inside. What fuel are we gonna put? I don't have a fuel. I have a 95 RON. I don't have 98. We need to call Cafu to fill up the tank. Yay! And oh boy, the tires have seen better days. It's been a long time since I mentioned, I think before also, that the tires are different in the front. Something's inside, some it's outside. I don't remember if it was this the car. But yeah, the tire's not the best shape. Let's make it down, at least to fix the pump. My plan was to put the pump, start the car, make the adaptation for the camshaft, monitor the temperature, charge the air condition, make one test drive, and finalize in the car. This will gonna happen a little bit later because of the fuel, probably. Alright? Yeah, straight pipes. Alright. Fine. Let's move on. Let's make it down. Here we go. Let's open the lid and put the pump inside. Before I put the pump, I need to put the membrane, like I said. Give me a second. Yep, that's what I was remember. You see, the right one it's in place, the left one is missing, and it's not inside the bucket. So this one, put a little bit petrol on it, and then put it in place, and it has to pass down. Yeah, it's fine. This is how it's supposed to be. Like I said before, because the pump has double. Alright, now pump in place, pipes being connected. Alright, it make a click. Yep, the main fuel line is here, the connector, the electrical connector is here. One advice: when you're putting these pumps inside, do not turn it. That means arrange to make it straight, so don't disturb the membranes that has down, don't come out of position. Second thing, this pump, it didn't belong to this fuel tank because of the color. These usually they have the same rate of discoloration, if you like. Let's close it. S63, the gentleman here, he's filling it up. Thank you very much. That's why you don't have excuse if you run out of petrol in UAE, because you have this kind of services. It's not been sponsored by any means, alright? I'm just saying, you're calling these gentlemen, they are coming to your place and they're filling up your tank, right? Thank you very much, man. So, then, meanwhile, we have the SL55. Yes, finally I received the nut. Let's change the nut. Let's just have an eye on it. Looks nice, only Vaseline. We have to have a look also from the other side to be nice and dry. Yay, don't have any leak. From down as well, since on the jack. Alright, air condition charged, fuel level perfect. Alright, yeah, it's cooling good, but let's see the evaporator temperature. 1 second to reduce a little bit the fan speed. 1 second. Yeah, I don't want to show you the VIN. Yeah, just give me a second to put a tape over there to don't show you the VIN. And what I said, adaptation for the camshafts, see the evaporator temperature and the pressure on the air condition. And finally, one test drive. The owner is here, nice, so I don't have to make a test drive. I'm gonna sit on the passenger seat with a diagnostic. How lovely. Alright, what do we have here? We have refrigerant pressure 14 bar, 5.6 degrees evaporator sensor. Okay, yeah, it's not at the operation temperature right now, that's why. And just now it charged air condition and drops down, and the windows are open, by the way. I'm gonna check that later. Let's go to see the adaptation for the camshafts, to see how it's the timing chain. You're kidding me now, all this time. Yes, sometimes it's happening that. Sometimes it's happening. Here we go again. I have to repeat again the procedure. Let's see, this time we're gonna be more laggy. Stupid piece of thing. Okay, I'm gonna bring the original diagnostic, not now, later. Let's see the low pressure pump and the high pressure pump. Nouveau. Please, thank you. Just checking the, like I said, the amperes of the low pressure pump to see that's okay. It's supposed to suck 3 amperes, something like that. Yeah. Since we are here on the engine control module, let's see the fuel system, high pressure control, rail, engine speed. Okay, fine. 103 bar properly, perfect. 100 degrees to the sky. He's asking for fuel because it's not running the engine. One second to be steady. Just a second. Let's start also the air condition. Don't sweating inside of the car. It's not the ideal. Right? Not more than 40 degrees. It's welcome. 100 bar. Excellent. Beautiful. Let's go to see the low pressure pump now. Okay, low pressure pump. 3.5 ampere. That's a good one. This is how it's supposed to be. 39%. excellent. 59, 62, amazing, excellent, beautiful, nothing wrong with that. I don't have any fault with the fuel level sensor or something. We fill it up the tank, amazing, beautiful. Now some values on the street, and yes, and that's it, and we are good to go. The adaptations for the transmission, yay, yay. All right. Fine, we can close the bonnet. Fine, fine. Good, good, good. The rubber back in place. Let's go for a test drive. Back inside of the garage again. This time I put the original diagnostic. That's the results. Alright, I'm not pointing more up because you can see the VIN. So where am I now? Adaptation for the MCT, adaptation for the camshafts. Let's get the other diagnostic and let's hit the road again. Alright, the S63 back on the jack. Now I make the adaptation for the MCT, for the wet clutch, let us say. I'm not happy. It might be an oil level. They told me that the oil level is okay. Now they're gonna open for me the covers. We're gonna cool down the engine and the transmission. A little bit more, we're gonna fall down. Yay! Put one fan blowing here. We need a couple of hours to cool it down, to double check the oil level, transmission oil level, and I'm gonna bring the electrician to try with his diagnostic to make the adaptation to see if we can change something. That's the plan. If there is any problem, what happened with the other diagnostic with the launch, he showed me something like 65,000 RPMs. This is not possible. It's impossible to have 65,000 RPMs. It might be the TCU itself, but we have a TCU from the other transmission. That's a good one. For now, like I said, transmission oil, bring the electrician here to see with his own diagnostic. I use Xendry actually, I use a laptop. Yeah? If he can make something, actually it's not Xendry, it's a DAS. It's shifting on DAS because of the model of the car. And let's see from there what's going on. Back inside of the engine, I just record some data, alright? I just want to show you something. I'm on second gear, the engine's idling, the car is standing, it's not moving, alright? Turbine speed 0 RPMs, obviously. Converter sleep speed 695, like the idling. How much idling? This, how much the sleep of the converter. Fine. Okay. Now, let's click the play. When you engage a gear and you're cruising, let us say you have a 2000 RPMs example second gear. The turbine speed with the engine speed, it's supposed to be 1 to 1. If I remember right. Let's go a little bit more down. Alright, let us say that I have a second gear. I'm at 1200 RPMs. Okay, maybe it's not fully engaged, that's why you see some sleep. Alright. Okay, see what's happening here. Engine 1100 RPMs, turbine speed 1093. This is supposed to be 1 to 1. And the converter sleep speed 65,532 RPMs. Don't ask me how this is happening. I have no clue. The converter sleep speed, let us say it might be because you're in lower RPMs and you're with the second gear and you didn't have some kilometers, let us say, it might be 10 RPMs. This 10 RPMs is something normal, fine. Let me see if I went a little bit more higher, just to demonstrate how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to don't have a value 65,000 RPMs. That's what I'm saying. Alright, one second, where is the 0? Okay, 0, fine. This is how it's supposed to be. I have a second gear, 1130 RPMs, 1130 RPMs here, 0 sleep. I'm not pushing even the car, alright? This is how it's supposed to be right. It's not sleep in the converter, engine speed, turbine speed. That's correct, fine. Now, to have a spikes 65,000 RPMs, I mean, I can understand even the 3 RPMs, alright, because lower RPMs here, because it's a second gear and I don't have kilometers. It doesn't make any sense to me, that. How it can be the converter to sleep at 65,000 RPMs, I don't know. I mean, again, when sidling and stop the car and you have engaged the second gear, the converter has the same RPMs like the engine speed, and the turbine speed is 0. When you accelerate and it's engaging and it's not sleeping, it's 0 sleep, 2000 RPMs on the engine, 2000 RPMs on the turbine speed. Here I have some spikes. That's a little bit too much, if you like. Let's make some stupid things. Did I went more than... No, I didn't went more because I'm afraid to don't destroy everything, because MCD is new. Here I'm standing. Yeah, I didn't want to go more. Yeah, also this, that the converter sleep on parking. Okay, checking first, cooling down the car, checking first the transmission oil level to be sure that's okay. Bring the electrician with his diagnostic to double check that again, at least to see these values, and then trying the other TCU from the other transmission to see if you can change anything. That's it, over and out. For any news, you can see on the video.